The health of New York State economy depends in large part on the health of the state's small businesses. According to the United States Department of Labor, nearly 98% of all businesses in New York are small businesses, and nearly 52% of the working New Yorkers are employed by small businesses. If small businesses are failing, then eventually New York's economy is sure to fail, to the detriment of all of our citizens. During 2007, the high cost of doing business in New York was often cited to the Assembly Minority Task Force on Small Business as the primary reason that small businesses fail. And the state's onerous tax burden placed on businesses is a prime cause for those costs. While broad-based tax relief is desperately needed across the state, this does not mean that we should not also promote smaller scale but more immediate relief for most vulnerable businesses in New York. The Small Business Relief Act will help to provide some measure of immediate targeted relief for our state entrepreneurs. The tax relief contained in Part A will help to address this by reducing the corporate franchise tax assessed by small businesses with a net income of under $200,000 to 5.8%, while Part E corrects an unfair imbalance to our tax law that especially punishes small business proprietors who file their taxes as Subchapter S corporations. The tax relief proposed in Part C of this legislation will help address the high energy costs that affect businesses in the state by allowing counties to provide a sales tax exemption for energy products. The tax breaks proposed in Parts E and G will provide help to start-up high-tech manufacturers when they take critical steps from research and development to production by providing relief at exactly the time when a new enterprise is more likely to be cash poor. Finally, the tax credit offered for a college work program combined in Part B will help to both stem the so-called brain drain of bright young New Yorkers and to ensure that New York State businesses will continue to have access to a large pool of intelligent and well-educated workers into the 21st century. For without the most critical asset that these individuals represent this state truly will have no future.